Today, I want to talk about triple sorting. And guys, we're sorting at every single level of the thing. We're always sorting. When we get people in the system, we're out there sharing this information with people. We're sorting to see who wants to get involved with this amazing opportunity. Some people are going to do it. Some people are not going to do it, right? When people jump in the business, we're still sorting. Has anybody on the call ever signed somebody up and that person just disappeared? Never heard from them again? Have anybody ever signed somebody up? They made their list and they never showed one person. Happens to all of us. If that hasn't happened to you yet, you haven't brought enough people in, right? So even when people are in, you're sorting to see who's going to actually show people this information. So you're always sorting. And then when you find the people that's showing, you're gonna find some people that show every now and then. You're gonna have some people that show a couple times a week. You're gonna have some people that show only when you're available to help them show. So you're still sorting again to see who's gonna step up and be a leader, right? You're still sorting. So you're sorting to see who's gonna actually step up in the business to lead. The people when they reach out to you to do exposure, if you're not available, they gonna figure out a way to do it themselves. The people who don't know that they didn't join this to have their business be based on somebody else's schedule. They're gonna figure a way how to eventually get it done themselves. And those are the people that you're looking for. But you're always sorting. And to be honest, I know everybody wants leaders in their team. I talk about this all the time. Nobody joined this thing to get a second job. Nobody joined this thing to be dependent on somebody else. Most of us join this thing for the possibility of, you know what, signing up, building a big team, then eventually going to the beach and the checks keep coming. The only way that happens if you have leaders on your team. If your business is dependent on you, if people have to join, people only join when you're there, you just got a job. You can't leave. So you definitely want leaders on your team. Like today, I want to shout out to Anna Kay and Natisha and Miss Nambo for jumping on. I had nothing to do with that. I was in the room. I just heard that somebody joined the team. You guys are stepping up, and that's great. And that's what you want on your team, guys. You want leaders. So I'm asking, who on the call would love to add a leader to their team today? It's definitely a rhetorical question, because if you want to have success with this business, I'm sure everybody on the call would want to add a leader to their team today. That goes without saying. And you know what? Somebody's messaging me. Okay. Yeah, Arlene as well. Big up Arlene as well. But anyways, stop messaging much, Natisha. All right. Everybody want a leader in their team, right? Well, the best way, I have a foolproof way to add a leader to your team today. And the best place to find a leader is in the mirror. The best place to find the next leader on your team is in the mirror. If you read John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, he talks about the law of magnetism. He says that basically we attract what we are. So for you to get leaders on your team, you have to first be a leader, right? And it's just simply making a decision. So tonight I want to talk about the 10 tips for leadership. 10 tips for leadership, right? Number one, people want a leader that they perceive as a higher level than themselves. People want a leader that they perceive as a higher level than themselves. So for you to lead a team, you have to raise your voice. You have to have posture. You have to dress appropriately. You have to do whatever you can to be perceived as a leader. And if it starts with you seeing yourself as a leader. And I ask this question all the time. I think I heard Jay Peso ask for the first time, would you follow you? And if your answer is no right now, that's all right. But you need to work on yourself so you can change that. The answer is yes. Because, you know, if you won't follow you, it's going to be hard to get somebody else to follow you, right? So a leader, people want a leader they perceive as higher level than themselves. So you got to elevate yourself to the level where people can look up to you and say, yeah, I'll definitely follow this person. If you want to be an international marketing director, you have to be the person that 3,000 people want to follow. 3,000 people want to go on the movement that you're going on. They believe in the vision that you have, right? So number one, you definitely got to work on yourself. Number two, leadership is assumed, not granted. And that means that nobody's going to come to you and say, all right, you know what? You're a leader now, my friend. That's not how it works. You are who you say you are until you prove otherwise. Let me say it again. You are who you say you are until it's proved otherwise. And you can just make a decision that, yo, I'm a leader. And it's done. It's as simple as that. You just decide right now that I'm the leader. I'm the leader that I'm looking for. I'm the leader that other leaders are looking for. That's all you have to do. Just make that decision and claim that, and you are the leader. You are who you say you are until you prove otherwise. I talk about affirmations a lot, and one of my affirmations I say several times a day is, I am the leader that other leaders are looking for. I'm a great charismatic leader. I tell myself this every single day. And even if day one you don't believe that, if you keep saying it, eventually you're going to believe it, and it's just going to be the situation. So you are a leader until you prove yourself otherwise. So just claim it, right? Number 3, leaders must have a dream larger than those that they lead. You have to see massive success for yourself. You have to have a big vision. Because if for example, if my vision is bigger than yours, you can't lead me. If I'm looking for something bigger than that you see, I can't follow you because you're not going where I want to go. So you have to have a big vision for yourself. I mean, somebody gonna make it to IMD. Somebody gonna make over $100,000 a year with this thing. It might as well be you. So today, just if your vision isn't big, you can always expand your vision. Just know that the only limit that you have on yourself is in your mind. Only limits you have is self-imposed. To lead the army, you have to have a big dream. Your vision has to be bigger than the people that are following you. So you definitely want to cultivate the belief, cultivate the dream, and just make it as big as possible. Number 4, leaders have attitude superior to those that they lead. And basically it's talking about posture and belief. And not physical posture. You have to stand straight. You have to walk around like you're in charge. This is your business. This is not Wayne Nugent company. It's your company, right? Wayne Nugent is your partner. Right? You have to have that type of posture. And when you're talking to you, so when you're talking to you on behalf of your people, posture is important. You have to just have that belief that, yo, you just gotta know that you just got the deal. Like when for example, let me give you an example. Say you're talking to somebody about the deal, and they say something like, I gotta talk to my husband, I gotta talk to my spouse, or whatever objection people give when they see this information. If you kind of unsure and kind of whiny and like that's not gonna work. You gotta talk to your husband. No, you see the vision is? Yes, you gotta talk. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen someone that's super excited about it, and your husband, when they didn't quite see it? Have you ever seen something and got super excited about it, and your husband shot holes in this? Now we are showing you the idea of let's set your family free. The generations of your family call you, see you as the hero, put your picture on the wall, and if your husband don't see what, you ain't gonna do it. You have to have posture. Like one of the things when especially when it comes to closing and just we're Avengers period, when I'm talking to people, there's no doubt that I believe in what I'm doing. There's no doubt that I'm sure about what I'm doing. Right? And you have to be the same way. You have to, people have to look up to you and say, I know that one's going, so that one got the mark on him. I know he's going to do something. I know he's going to do it big. And I know just being associated with that person, I have a potential to do well as well. So you have to see that for yourself. You have to have that posture. You have to have that attitude like, yo, I'm IMD. Even if the numbers in my back office don't say I'm IMD, I am IMD. Matter of fact, I'm quadruple IMD. That's the attitude you have to have. You have to have superior attitude to people that are on your team, right? Leaders also set the bar high. The last training we went to, one of the IMDs say, yo, we see better than we hear. And you guys might hear me say that a lot. Yo, we see better than we hear. If you ask some people to show 2 people a day and you ain't showing nobody, it ain't gonna work out too great. See, leaders are not travel agents. We don't send people to places we've never been. We take them to the places that we go together. And you have to lead from the front. You have to do the things that you're asking your people to do. You can't ask your people to do anything that you're not yourself first willing to do. You have to be able to lead yourself to do things before you can lead other people to do it. So you definitely have to set the bar high, right? And you have to lead by example. Number 6, leaders commit to personal growth. And we talked about this earlier. What books are you reading? If you're not reading a book, you're not a leader, in my eyes. You have to work on your mindset. You have to work on your belief. You always cultivate the mindset. You always cultivating your belief, right? You got to work on your network marketing skills. Guys, we're in a network marketing company. So it makes sense to learn the industry of network marketing. You definitely have to be reading network marketing books, listening to audios about network marketing, learning from people who are successful in network marketing, because you are, in fact, a network marketer. If you plan to be successful here, you have to work on your communication skills. This is a people business. We're dealing with people. You're communicating with people all the time. And just to be clear, communication is not just talking. Communication is also listening. Right? So I recommend things like Toastmasters International. If you're familiar with it, you definitely want to join organizations like Toastmasters International. Any type of thing that can help you with your communication it's gonna be a benefit to you as you rise the ranks in this thing. When you're training your team, you have to be able to communicate, right? You have to work on your leadership skills. There's a plethora of information on leadership. There's audios on our SoundCloud on leadership. There's books in Slack on leadership. Like, for example, on the top of my head, John Maxwell, Developing the Leader Within You, the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Leaders commit to personal growth. You have to always be working on yourself. And it goes back to the beginning when I said Ketchup, there's always a next level. You never arrive. You're either growing or you're dying. Leaders are always growing. And I'm telling that you need to always be growing. You need to commit to personal growth, right? Definitely the army. Number 7, leaders have the highest level of integrity and character. I sent this message a couple of days ago. Reputation is who people think you are. Reputation is who people think you are. Character is who you actually are. We say it again. Reputation is who people think you are, but character is who you actually are. Trust. Can people trust you? Can people trust what you say? When you tell somebody you're gonna help them, can they bank on that? Are you impeccable with your word? As one of my favorite books says, The Four Agreements. Are you impeccable with your word? Which is more important to you, honesty or impressiveness? The truth or looking good? Leaders have the highest level of integrity and character. All right. Number 8, leaders celebrate and recognize team achievements, and they cultivate relationships. A quote that stuck with me in my very first training. They say, celebrate what you want to duplicate. And every chance I get to celebrate somebody, I take it. I love celebrating people. But you know what? People do more for recognition than they do for money. And that's a proven fact. Like, I got people reading books because they get recognized on the card. And you know what? It's okay, because reading the books is helping them. I don't care what the reason is. The side effect of it is you're gonna be a better person. So you definitely have to celebrate your people. Leaders celebrate their people. Leaders recognize achievement, and they also cultivate relationships. We're in a relationship business. This is a relationship business. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's a cliche that I'm sure a lot of people have heard before, but it's absolutely true. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm gonna throw some out there. Like, do you, like, the top people on your team? You know anything about do you know the name of their kids, or do you just know their rep ID? You just care about them making you money, or do you actually care about them? See, these things are important. When you talk about your downline, like, I don't really like using the word downline or people under me. I don't like saying that. My people are my success team. You guys are my success team. You're not my downline or my sideline. You're the success team. We're a team, and we're doing this thing together. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna win together. Right? So remember that. Number 9, leaders take 100% responsibility. Now, are you the type of person that complains about spillovers? Like, nobody put nobody on your team? Or are you the spillover creator? You put people on other people's team. I've been in the profession for 3.5 years. I've never received a spillover. But I don't whine about it. I'm gonna go get mine. And you know, when I sit with a new person, I always tell them, if any of you sat with me, you can attest to this. I tell that your success or failure in this idea is going to be because of you. It's not going to be because of me. It's not going to be because of your team. It's not going to be because of anybody but you, right? We're here to help. We're here to guide. We are a team, like I just alluded to, but we don't work for you. You don't work for us. Your success, all the success you get here is going to be because of you. And on the flip side, any failure you get here is going to be because of you, right? So leaders take 100% responsibility. Now, are you the thermometer or are you the thermostat? When things are slow, do you get slow? Or do you speed up and make things speed up? Do you set the pace or are you affected by the pace? They say the speed of the leader is the speed of the group. If your team's not growing, if your team's not doing nothing, that's because you are not doing anything. That's the only reason. If your team is going backwards, it's because you're going backwards. You're either growing or you're dying. Choose to grow and take responsibility. And Marcus says this all the time. If you need a helping hand, the best place to look is at the end of your wrist. Leaders take 100% responsibility. Number 10, leaders have persistence and determination. No matter what the obstacles, no matter what the circumstances, it's still worth it to win. The prize is still worth it. If you make it the top level in this company, if you make it the international marketing director, if you make it on average $50,000 US a month, is it worth it? If you change the direction of your family tree, create a residual income that's going to outlive your grandkids, is it worth it? If you're the person now that every generation in your family looks up to as the person that changed the direction, is it worth it? If you get to impact hundreds of thousands of lives, if you get to impact millions of lives, is it worth it? if you get to help a bunch of other people to achieve their goals, is it worth it? It's absolutely worth it. Leaders are persistent. Leaders are determination. Leaders don't quit. You might remember the first thing, the three rules they taught you was pay attention, get excited, never quit. Leaders don't quit. And the beautiful thing about this concept is we can't fire you. So the only way you lose is to quit. But leaders do what's required and they don't stop. They don't stop. They don't stop until the goals are achieved. And even when the goals are achieved, they set new goals. And they go at it again and they don't stop. They don't stop. They don't stop. And the goals are achieved. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this one story I heard recently. There's this farmer on his land, and he heard he heard a weird sound. He heard a weird sound coming from a part of his land. So he went to investigate, and he found a well on his land. He didn't know that the well was there, and he looked down in the well, and there was a donkey in the well, and he got some rope. He tried a bunch of things, tried to get the donkey out of the well. It wasn't working. He couldn't get the donkey out of the well. He tried a couple other things. It still didn't work out. He couldn't get the donkey out of the well. And he said, all right, you know what? I guess I just have to put this donkey out of his misery because, like, I can't get him out of the well. So he went and got his shovel. And he dug some dirt up and threw some dirt in the well. So he was going to bury the donkey alive. But an interesting thing happened. Every time some dirt landed on the donkey's back, he shrugged it off and he took a step up. The farmer put more dirt in there. The donkey shrugged it off, took a step up. Farmer put more dirt down there. The donkey shrugged it off, and take a step up. See, ladies and gentlemen, life is going to throw dirt on you. You're going to say, this is a scam, it's a pyramid, those things don't work. My friend tried that before. I know somebody was in and quit, and I swear he'd never do that again. My best friend did that. Your top leader quit and decided to go do something else. Somebody that brought you in quit and decided to do something else and start recruit some of your people and a lot of them jump ship. You think going backwards. See, life's going to throw dirt on you. But the champions, when life throw dirt on you, you shrug it off, you take a step up. Life throw more dirt than you shrug it off, you take a step up. You shrug it off, you take a step up. And you keep going 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 and you keep going. And next thing you know, you're IMD. Next thing you know, you achieve your dream. Next thing you know, all that other stuff didn't mean nothing. You're at the top of the plan. You're living the life that you envisioned for yourself. You helped all the people that you envisioned you could help.